my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach.
Hi babies and welcome to the Revolution channel. My name is Carmi MUA, and in today's video, my gorgeous yellow family, we are about to dive in for the first time ever here on the Revolution channel with my brand new palette, my new collaboration with Revolution, the Make Magic palette. So I hope you are ready. I hope you are excited because I'm so thrilled. We are gonna do a few swatches as well as this beautiful eye look. I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it was. Trust me, if I made it, so can you. It's like literally a 5-minute eye look. So let me just show you first of all with the box. So how is it gonna appear to your door? How is it gonna arrive to your home? Is with this beautiful packaging. Now I absolutely love the way it looks. It's kind of like metallic mirror reflected there. I personally I'm so obsessed over things that are shiny and everything, so this is definitely a huge step up. Of course it does have my signature. There is Carmi with my logo. There is our heart. Now at the back you will have all the ingredients with every single name, like you got all of it, as well as happening here you do get kind of like representation of what the eyeshadow looks like. So if you are picking up as well in store, you can kind of see what to expect inside if you have never seen the palette on the inside. But you know what, we are definitely going to have a look. This is the Make Magic palette. As you can see, the Pantone is exactly the same, but the finish is different. When the outside is super slick, the inside is like a crushed jewelry, very inspired by the actual crushed jewelry collection that Revolution did this past Christmas. As soon as I saw it, I don't know you my babes, but I was so obsessed with the way they looked. So when I had to pick my own packaging, I wanted something to kind of like remember that beautiful time. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna open it for you and I hope you are ready. Comes of course with a huge mirror, and these are the shades. And we appreciate it just for a second. So these are 20 shades. This time my palette does contain literally double of what the previous one did. As you remember, Kiss of Fire had 10 eyeshadows and 2 highlighters. This one has beautiful 20 eyeshadows. 14 of them are the standard Revolution, so very battery matte and super high shine shimmers. But the top row is what I'm so proud of because it is cream to powder. Again, we experienced this formula only once and I am ready to bring it back. And this time we also have duochromatic shade. So I'm gonna do a couple of swatches as well as like flag in some pictures of others. But if you guys want to see like real life swatches, I have done a video on my personal channel. I'll try to leave a link down below so you can see each and every one of them. If I do it here as well, it's literally gonna take 20 minutes, so I know you want to get to the juicy part. So let me just show you the top row because we are super excited about that. So the way to use it is literally just go in with your fingers. Because it's a cream to powder, I find it like the heat of our fingers is what is really gonna get this shadow like the best pigmentation. And as you can see, just like a little touch is already showing. Now this is what I'm wearing today. There is this shade called You Got This, and it's a duochrome blue and brown. Another one that I absolutely love is Money Maker. Now this is a stunning gold, absolutely beautiful. Then I love Because of You, and this shade is actually named after you my babies. Because of You, I was able to make my second palette. Like, you have made the first one such a huge success and I really want to give you absolutely everything. Then I do one more, and of course we have to do the shade called Make Magic, and this is what it looks like. Exactly the same, box outside is the inside. I wanted to have a shade that kind of like works together. So this is what they look like. The best way to use them as well, you will see later on my eyes, is you can definitely layer them up. And one thing is, you don't need any specific primer. You don't need to cut your crease. You don't need absolutely anything. You can just directly go in. Your fingers, pa, 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 and then what it looks like. I'm gonna do a couple more swatches. So we're gonna do 4 more and it's gonna be matte. And then lastly, we're gonna do the 4 more that are gonna be shimmery. So let's just start. And first of all, we're gonna go in with the shade over here called Flames. Look how beautiful. Also, a little touch that we have definitely done together. All the matte shade do actually have the BB logo, our heart. So to kind of give an extra touch. So let me move to the next one and I'm gonna go in with Free Eggs. Look at that, how beautiful is what I used today as well. And another shade that I used today was You Do You. There is definitely one of my favorite. Really helps to kind of like deepen up a lot of the looks if you are scared to go in with black. But there is of course a black. I had to add it on. I feel like always completes look, and I did use it underneath of my eyes. Absolutely gorgeous. And last shade I want to show you. Let me go with this one. You know, I feel like there are not many palettes with kind of like a camel green, and this one definitely is something that I absolutely love. So those are the matte, as you can see, pigment. So I'm gonna just clean up my hands, and then we're gonna do 4 shimmers, and then we are definitely gonna start this eye tutorial. All right, babes, as you can see, the fingers are completely clean. So let's move in with 4 shimmer shade. Of course, I wanted to show you this one over here. That is called Integrity. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna move with Desire. There is this stunning pink. Then I want to go with Self-Made. There is one of my favorite phrases, and look at that beautiful blue. And lastly, Honesty, because you guys know the BB family is always honest. And you will see the kind of like name that I pick this time for the palette. Beautiful. They are definitely inspired by us and by kind of like what my life is. So those are the shimmers. Now, a little secret that I have shared on my personal video is all the shade that you see at the top, they also have something to pair it with underneath if you want to amp it up the look. So for example, if you want to use Moneymaker and you feel like you want to add a very good base, go in with Honesty first and then you use Moneymaker. For example, if you want to go in with Bite Me, you will use first Desire. If you want to use Cause of You, Love Yourself. If you want to use Under My Spell or Make Magic, Self-Made is beautiful, as well as Camo. And with You Got This, you can use, for example, You Do You. You can also use Dark Side. If you use Dark Side as a first layer between, especially this 3 over here, you will get the most pigment out of them. So definitely is a palette that works well as a layering, but also as a standalone. I feel like we have a great mix, as well as like you can use it daytime, nighttime. So I really hope you guys, I made you proud. I love Make Magic so much. So I can't wait for you to check it out. It's available right now at Revolution Beauty, and you guys know Revolution Beauty does ship worldwide. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you do want one, you can definitely get it. It will be shipped to you ASAP. And make sure that if you are doing any looks, any swatches, tag me and tag Revolution, because I really want to see what you guys are going to create. I want to see your magic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you with the segment of me showing you this very quick eye tutorial. And thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited. Like, I can't contain myself. Alright babies, so welcome to the tutorial part. I hope you are ready, because let me tell you, I can't wait to just use this palette one more time. So here we have it again, the Make Magic palette. Now, when I created this look, and I'll give you like a very quick backstory, I really wanted to showcase how beautiful is the shade over here that is called You Got This. Is one of the first one that I picked from this palette, because I always wanted something that was into the blues but also kept some brown, so kind of like dreamy as well as like earthy tone as well. You have seen from the swatches is absolutely beautiful, and later on I will also show you how it applies onto the eyes. So before we are doing that, we need to create a base, something that kind of like creates a structure to the eyes. So I'll be taking my fluffy brush, and first of all we are moving in with the shade called Bless. So Bless is this very beautiful pink over here, is a very light pink. It's great for transitioning. It's kind of like my idea of like a very soft, as well for like my babies with a little bit more of a paler complexion. Because if you realize from this palette, I kind of created a transition shade for each skin tone as well. But of course, you can play up and enjoy it and have fun and just use any shade you want or the way you want it. So we're gonna start with this one over here. So a little bit of Bless. And first of all, we are tucking it into our crease like so, and then very lightly we are gonna blend it. Okay, babies, so we have the first shade down, and as you can see, that kind of helps to kind of structure our eyes. It's giving slightly a different shape that we are gonna follow as we are getting darker with the colors. So of course, we have another clean brush. Now, next shade, I wanna go in with another matte, and I'm gonna use this one over here that is called Free Hugs, because if you do know me, you know that I enjoy hugging people. Like, I know that sometimes I might go into your space a little bit, but I feel like when I meet people, I gotta give you a hug. Like, I'm not somebody that just like put the hands away or just like hi, like I am a hugger. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of this one, and again kind of starting the same way, so stomping motion, and then very lightly we'll be blending them. And as you can see, just by doing that like very quick tap tap, can you tell the difference? Like, it's already starting to create more of a shape. So let me just do that on the other side as well. So just a little bit here and a little bit there. Next up, what we're gonna do is taking another small cleaner brush. So as you can see, with the brushes, we're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So that kind of help to create details. So I'm gonna take this shade over here that is called You Do You. There is one of my favorites. And just add this one at the edges of our eyes. Again, we'll be pressing it first and then blending it. So what I'm gonna do is only on the last like 3/4 of the eyes, so that the center is empty, because soon we're gonna use our finger and create some magic. We're now gonna do what we all been waiting for. There is actually using one of the cream to powder shade. So let's do this. First of all, let me just remind you that there is no primer, there is literally like no cut crease, there is nothing, as well as my fingers is completely clean. So I'm gonna take the shade over here, there is called You Got This, and I'm gonna go in and out to just warm up a little bit of the product, so to make sure I get the best pigmentation out of it. So here is what we have, like, hello, and what we're doing is just very lightly pressing it. Look at this. Hi, how are you today? How you doing? Are we ready for supermarket trade? Because I feel like I am ready for my supermarket shopping. So I'm just gonna keep on adding as much as I want. Now, one trick for that, and again, I will kind of recommend it, when you're using the shade, use your fingers, because again, it will melt the product. Sometimes it does happen if you do use the brushes, it will literally take you way longer and you feel like, oh, I need to put more product and more product. So just go in with your finger. You've seen how beautiful and buttery it is, and you just keep on pressing it until you want to do it. And one thing that I find is like you can layer it up as much as you want, because to be honest with you, more I keep going and more is going to get reflected. So do one layers and then just like keep on adding as much as you want. As you can see, babies, this is what it looks like. Just very quick, very easy. I love the way it's kind of like glossy and shiny. Now, if you're extra like me, you can definitely go in with any other colors and just kind of like amp it up a little bit, just like creates more like chromatic looks. But I love that how I move, like the duochrome really shift in different ways. So yes, I'm super excited, and trust and believe there are gonna be more tutorials to come. But now we're gonna finish off this look, and what we're gonna do is actually underneath keep it pretty simple but yet super smoky. I wanted this look to be very like nighttime for me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a small brush, like a little definer, and this shade over here that is called Dark Side, there is a very black pigment, and just go here and just very quickly press it onto my eyes and just blend it and smoke it inner corner to outer corner. Let's create some drama. Alright babies, so this is what it looks like. We have our shadow down and I am super happy. Everything blended beautifully. Everything shows stunningly. I'm still obsessed over this cream to powder. I feel like the formula is just spot on because for me, like when I see shimmer, I want to see kind of like a mix between like a high shine and glossy. Like this is so pretty and I cannot wait for you guys to just check it out. So what I'm gonna do very quickly is off camera my lashes and a little bit of waterline to kind of like create more intense rich pigment for the smokiness, and I'll be back with you with the thank you because clearly if you made it this far you are the MVP of this video. So give me a second and I'm going to judge myself just a little bit more. I need it. So here we go babies, so this is the final look using my brand new palette, Make Magic. Now let me tell you, I am super excited and you guys have seen it. It performs beautifully, it shows stunningly, and there are so many other looks that you can create. So please, if there are any shade that you want me to kind of like give you more of an inspiration, pop it down in the comment below and I'll make sure to do you proud with another eye look, or maybe even more than one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was the best time ever, and like everything, I just truly want to say thank you. I know it's simple, but it's truly meaningful for me. I just want to say thank you because of you we have done the second palette. And again, check down into the description below all the direct links where you can shop it, as well as if you have decided to purchase it, if you're gonna do any swatches, if you're gonna do any looks, anything you do, please tag me at CARMIMUA. I really want to see you, and of course I want to share your beautiful art. So thank you so much guys, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.